Hola my honeys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be playing with RK by Kiss Cosmetics, and it's a brand on Instagram that I will definitely list all their details down below. Their makeup, you guys, is super affordable, so I did create this makeup look with some of the products that they sent over. The only thing that I didn't have was the foundation, and I didn't have also a setting powder or a contour like to set your cream contour, but I do have a few goodies that I can definitely show with you guys. I used one of their palettes, their lipstick, their liner, cream contour. Like, I have a bunch of goodies for today's video with very affordable products for the most part, so don't come at me because, you know, there's a few things that they sent over. So if you guys really want to see how I got this makeup look using these products, then definitely keep on watching. Okay guys, so the first product I'm going to go ahead and try on is their Never Touch Up Face Primer. It keeps your skin clear, velvety, smooth, and it's oil free. I personally don't like silicone primers, you guys already know that. It felt okay on my skin. I just feel like I don't like silicone based primers because it makes my face really dry, but for people who are super oily skin, I feel like this will be great for you. For foundation, of course, I'm gonna go into my COVERGIRL. This is their Full Spectrum Matte Ambition foundation, and then here is the cream contour palette that they sent over. It's super beautiful. It has 8 shades that you can definitely color correct with. I'm gonna go in with those two, one of the lighter shades and a little bit of the yellow shade in the palette, and I'm going to use that to highlight, which is I'm going to go ahead and highlight the areas that I want to bring forward. So if you guys haven't seen my contour video, I'll link it up here so you guys can definitely check that video out. I go into details on why I do the steps that I take. And then I'm going to go into the light contour shade because the other one's a little bit too orange for me. So I'm taking my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. You guys know that this is my ride or die when it comes to blending out my cream contour. And then I'm going to go into my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to blend out the highlighting shade. So my thoughts so far on this cream product, you guys, for a drugstore, I feel like it did a really good job. I'm really impressed on how well they actually blended, and they didn't even lift my foundation. So that's I always get so skeptical when it comes to cream contour products from the drugstore, because I feel like sometimes it lifts my foundation or it moves my foundation around, and I feel like this did not do that for me, so I was really impressed. It's not as full coverage as I like it to be for the highlighting shade, but I can definitely get away with it. And then I'm using a really small Real Techniques beauty sponge to blend out the bridge of my nose. I'm going to go now and start to blend out my cream contour on my cheeks as well as my temples, and I'm really liking the way that this cream contour blends out on my skin. I am obsessed. I can definitely see myself grabbing that shade more often. And with the remaining product, you guys, I'm going to take it down to my double chin because we got to hide that bitch. And then I'm going to go into my Sigma, the P84. This is their Precision Angled Brush, and I use this to apply product to contour my nose. I'm not the best at contouring my nose. I'm still learning, but these little steps that I do really help me to make it look a little bit skinny. And then I do take my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge just to blend out all the edges, but I love this brush, you guys, to do my cream contour. It's definitely one of the best that I've used in my lifetime. To set all of that, you guys, I'm going to go into my handy dandy AIRSPUN. You guys know that I love this loose face powder. You can also buy this at Walmart. And I'm going into the shade Naturally Neutral is the one that I use. And I'm going to go ahead and just set everything. And when I was setting my makeup, you guys, I honestly was a little scared because I'm like, oh my gosh, it did so well with my foundation. I wonder if it's going to move, but it didn't. So I feel like everything looks normal as usual. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut the cheekbones. And then I'm going to go into my Cover FX palette that I got in BoxyCharm, and I'm going to go into the lightest shade to just set the darker cream contour. Again, they didn't send over any like powder cream contour palettes to be able to do that, so I do apologize, but I'll list everything that I did use down below that is not with RK by Kiss if you guys are also interested in that. And then they sent over their blush. This is their blusher, Bare Blusher, and you have 3 blushes and then 1 highlighting shade. I'm going to go into the bottom 2 shades, and I'm using my Sigma Brush Blush, which I'll list down below for you guys. And then I'm going to go back into that cream contour palette, and I'm going to use this as a base for our eyeshadows. So I really want, when you're using creams and then you apply, and then you layer a matte shade on top, it honestly lasts a very long time. I also take it down to the bottom lash line. And then they did send over 2 palettes, but the one that I'm going to use is the first one that I pulled out, which that one is called Letter Series, and I'm going to go into the lighter brown shade, and I'm going to go ahead and just set the cream that we placed. And then I'm going to take the darker brown in the palette, and I'm going to start to warm it up in my crease area. I am using a MAC 217 for the first shade that I'm applying, and then I go into, actually the same one, sorry. I'm going to go into the same MAC 217 to do my eyes today. I know I normally use my M433 brushes, but I think they're dirty, so I'm sorry. Dust off the AIRSPUN, I'm going to go into my COVERGIRL. This is our full spectrum matte ambition powder in the shade light neutral. And then, you guys, I'm going to start to tide line my eye as well as smoke out my lower and top lash line, and I'm going in to their RK by Kiss. This is their 24-hour eye define eye pencil. It's so pigmented. I'm very impressed on how pigmented it really is, and I was also really impressed on how you still have a little bit of wiggle room to blend out the liner. That's a huge plus for me whenever I use eye pencil, because when they dry really fast, it's really hard to work with it, but this one didn't do that, so I was really impressed. So like I mentioned, I do take it all the way towards my bottom lash line. I do apply into my waterline as well. And to blend that out, I'm going into my MAC 239S. I really like this brush recently to blend out my lower lash line. It's so good. And then I'm going to go ahead and just curl my lashes. And then they also sent over a mascara. This is their Big Lash Mascara. I honestly really like the applicator. I love applicators that are so fluffy like this because it doesn't scare me. When they're very skinny, or don't have many bristles, it really scares me to put it close to my eyes. I feel like I'm gonna poke myself. And then for lashes, you guys, I'm gonna go into my girl. She came out with her own lashes from Blanca Flor Mink Lashes, and I'm using the ones So Me. I feel like lashes make such a huge difference. And then I'm gonna go into Makeup Talk by Morphe. This is their lip pencil. You can get these for only $3 on their website, and they are so bomb, you guys, so creamy. And then, you guys, they also sent over liquid lipsticks, and they sent over 5 lipsticks, which I'll list all the names down below, but the one that I'm going to be using today is this one, which is so creamy. It's called Brown Sugar, and I just thought it was like a really pretty nude color, and I feel like it fit really well with the lip pencil that I decided to go with. We are almost done, you guys, just a few more things. And then to highlight, they sent over their All Over Glow highlighting powder, which is called, this one's called Halo Glow. And then to apply it, I'm using my Sigma. This is their F42 Strobing Fan. I absolutely love this to apply highlight lately. Normally I use a different brush, but I'm digging this highlighting brush. And then they sent over liquid eyeshadows, and I wasn't going to put anything on, or any of them on, but these are the 4 shades that they sent over. They are so bomb, you guys. I'm using ND Pink, and I like how it doesn't apply too much product, but you can definitely build on top, but it gives it like a really nice light glow to the eyes, which I absolutely really loved. I actually used another one on Melanie, and it photographed so beautiful. But that's pretty much it, you guys, of me using the RK by Kiss Cosmetics, some of their goodies that they sent over. If you enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know what products you enjoyed. And remember, these are super affordable, the products that they sent over, and I'm really digging the look that I created today. So with that said, los quiero mucho, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!